With the biggest football match in YouTube history, it was only right the king of predictions sits down and gives his verdict. I have spies turning up to both training grounds, getting a sneak peek of how Billy Wingrove and Mark Goldbridge will set up the teams. And then we'll make our final prediction. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, my predictions for the SIDEMEN charity match this Saturday. Before we start, it is an absolute shambles that Thogdad was not given a managerial role against Mark Goldbridge. It's what the people wanted. But let's go through these teams. This is how I expect Billy Wingrove to start the SIDEMEN 11's team at the Valley on Saturday. In goal, Pieface. Now, I've played with him before at Clash of Creators. A really good goalkeeper. Now, the funny thing is, when he turned up and he was our keeper, I thought, oh my God, we're in for a long day here. Like, it's all a bit of a meme. He's not going to be very good. He's going to let loads of goals in. What surprises you is that he actually can put a shift in. Now, left back for the SIDEMEN team, I'm predicting JME to start there. And I think that will change round pretty soon because he's 37 years old and he definitely doesn't have 90 minutes in the tank. Maybe he'll rotate with Callux, who's also in the SIDEMEN defence, very shortly. But we've seen it happen in previous games. He's part of the SIDEMEN team. It's a big role for him. Now, the centre-backs, I reckon they'll be going for Rotashaw on one side. Now, the thing is about Harry is he's actually a good footballer. Like, he's got the build, he'll get stuck in, he'll put in some big tackles, and if a shot lines up for himself, he can release the Kraken. And his centre-back partner, I think the SIDEMEN 11 will go with Zerkaa at the back. Now, he brings experience, he's 30 years old, he was born in Bermondsey. I expect a solid performance from him. Let's just see, it's a solid back line of Zerkaa, Rotashaw, JME, and the right back, Calfreezy. The 6'3" Scouser. Well, he's not a Scouser, is he? But he's a Liverpool fan. No, you know what? He's got energy down the right side. He'll get stuck in if he needs to do. I believe the formation that Billy Wingrove will adopt is a 4-3-3. And I think the three midfielders, let's start with the holding mid. Ethan, Behzinga. Now, in previous matches, he's played in a more defensive role in these sort of games. But can I just say, I play Power League with him a lot. He's a baller. He really is. If you go up for a 50-50 with him, you'll probably end up on the floor. He's got the body for it. He's got the fitness. And the way he's just changed it all around is just incredible. And he's got an absolute cracker of a shot. And he allows, on the left side in front of him, KSI and ChrisMD. Now, I think them as a midfield duo can just run the show. KSI is a big lad. He can drive with the ball. He's got pace. He's very fit because of his boxing. But then you've got ChrisMD, who's more technical, will take free kicks, can dribble around a player. Now, the front three, we're going to start from the left side. It's got to be Toby. What a baller he is. If he can do it again, truce to Kong, then I think he could do it against some YouTubers. That's what I'm going to say. He's got the dribbling, the agility, the balance, the skills, and the pace. It's everything you want. I'm playing next to the striker, which will be Simon Miniminter. I think that's a deadly duo. And what you got to remember about this SIDEMEN team is they've been around for a while. They've played Power League in different football matches together for ages. Previous years, football challenges. I think that front three so far is looking dangerous. Now, the right winger, it's Mr. Under the Radar FC. They've got to deploy Manny. Now, I hope Billy Wingrove chooses him because he is a baller. I don't have to sit here and say that. He's quick. He's a dribbler as well. He can finish his dinner. He previously played for Romford FC, literally semi-pro level at one stage. And anyone that gets to near that, and now you're playing against YouTubers, you're going to stand out. So overall, take a look on the screens. This is my predicted SIDEMEN 11 for Saturday, 3 p.m. at the Valley. I think it's dangerous. Most of them have played before with each other. The only new coming faces is basically Pieface, and the rest of them are played together. Time for the YouTube Allstars, managed by Mark Goldbridge. Now, I would have loved it to be Thogdad versus Goldbridge, but we can't always get what we want. Let's start off in goal. It's Cal the Dragon. Yes, I'm so pleased they did this. I really am. It's so different. Cal the Dragon's got great support because the two centre-backs in front of him, let's start off with WillNE. Now, we all know from previous matches, he loves to get stuck in. I play Power League with him, and he is just a solid defender. He's a rock at the back. He'll get stuck in when need be, not afraid to put a tackle or a slide tackle in. Now, I don't know if he's going to target someone on the SIDEMEN 11 because he's friends with all of them. Anyone from the front three, I'd be a little bit worried that WillNE is going to go for your knees, mate. I don't even know. The left back, I'm predicting it to be Castro, mainly because he's left-footed. He's playing in the charity match. He's short, but he's got a very high work rate, and I just think he's really solid. And next to WillNE, on the other side of the centre-back positions, it's Harry Pinero. Look, the guy loves a header, and he's filmed with Raphael Varane. So if you film with Varane, then you must be half decent at centre-back. That is not a bad pairing. Now, the right-back is Anesongib. And I've got to be honest, I played football with him. This is what happened.
No, back heel, I got it. Finish, I promise. Yeah!
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. I've really put him in his place now. I'm joking. It gets better in midfield. Let's start off on the left side with Deji. Now, will he be wearing the Edgar Davids goggles again? I expect so. Look, he's a warrior. We saw that in his boxing fight. He's got the fitness for it. He's left-footed, so I imagine him playing on the left centre mid role. And he's rough. And next to him in midfield at centre mid is Noah Beck. And he is arguably the best player on this pitch. If you don't know about Noah Beck, he played uni football. I think he was at Real Salt Lake in his younger academy days. Played uni first team in America with a football sponsorship, or soccer sponsorship as they call that. He played in Soccer Aid and he made Mark Noble look like a mug. He could save the defence, but you have to enroll him in that holding mid-role. Next to him on the right side, young Philly. Another Soccer Aid talent. There's no denying that young Philly is good at football. He's scored at Soccer Aid and he's pretty quick, so I'm expected to see a lot. And Philly will have the ability to link up with some of the lads he's played with previously when you hear this forward line. Let's start on the left side. Everyone buzzing for this. Niko Omilana. Yes, he's going to be the left forward in the YouTube Allstars team represented by Mark Goldbridge. I've only ever seen him play in one football match, and he was alright. He scored a goal at Wembley, and he's got the touch of Bergkamp, so I'm expecting a masterclass. No, but next to him, he's played with him a lot, it's Chunkz. Now, he has a great touch. I think it surprises everybody that he is just so good in big charity matches, and time again, he'll just do something mad. Like, you can tell the kid grows up playing football. He's got it in him. I'd be very worried as part of the SIDEMEN 11 if I was playing for them, because Chunkz can make you look like a mug. And if he does find that big moment, it will look brilliant and it will be highlighted, it will be memed. But the main meme of this story is the final from the first 11 from the YouTube All-Stars. It's the right winger, Speed. iShowSpeed has arrived in England and he will be playing in the SIDEMEN charity match. Does he even know the rules? Because the last time I watched him play football, he picked up the ball and started running around with it like... And the fact that they've sold out the Valley, the Charlton Athletic Stadium, just shows how big everything's become for them. And it's spectacular. Gutted Thogdad is not a manager. That's what the people wanted. I won't be playing either, but I will be there in attendance, loud and proud. Maybe I'll even make a vlog out of it. Let me know in the comments below. So my final prediction, SIDEMEN 4, YouTube All-Stars 2. A 6-goal thriller. I can see Chunkz scoring and Noah Beck from a penalty spot. And the 4 goals for the SIDEMEN will come from Simon, Arota Shaw Weldy, ChrisMD, and I've got to go Toby. It's the big boys. It's going to be special. There's going to be moments. And look, most of the time I sit down here and talk about professional football, but this game has something special about it. Let's see what happens. See you all there. Bye-bye.